This recipe, what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to put the oven on 375. What we'll be making today is we'll be making strawberry strudel, and what you'll need for that is 1.5 cups of flour, which we have there, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, which we have there, as well as 1/4 of salt, 1 cup of brown sugar, which we have there, 3/4 of a cup of butter, which we have there, 1.5 cups of rolled oats, which we have right there, 1 cup of strawberry jam, which we have right there, and 1/2 cup of, half a cup of sliced almonds. So what we're going to do is we preheat the oven to 375, but then what we're going to do now is we're going to combine the flour, baking powder, the salt, and the brown sugar, and I'm just going to combine them in my mixer, and I'll bring you back. So we're going to add in our flour, our baking powder, our salt, and our brown sugar. And I'm just going to turn the mixer on, and I'll bring you back once it's mixed. Once it's mixed up, this is what it's going to look like. So what we're going to do now is we're going to stir in the oats. Once it's thoroughly mixed through, this is what your mixture is going to look like. So we're going to take 2/3 of this mixture and we're going to press it into the prepared baking pan, which is going to be a square baking pan with greased and also lined, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is our pan right here that we're going to use, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a piece of wax paper and some grease, which is shortening that I'm using, and I'm just going to cover it. And then I'm also going to cover it with a sheet of wax paper, because it does get hard to take out. So I'm just going to press that down. And you want to make it as tight to the corner as you can, for you don't end up with empty pockets. So as you can see, it is thoroughly covered, and I'll just show you that in a sec. So what we're going to do with this mixture now that we had it mixed through is we're going to take 2/3 of the mixture and we're going to press it down firmly in the bottom of the pan, and I'm just going to do that now. And we're just going to use a non-stick utensil, and we're just going to keep pressing. And this will be the base of the strawberry strudel. And I'm just going to add a little bit more in, just to make it thicker. And we're just going to evenly spread it. And now we're going to start pressing it down. So I'm just going to continue to do that, and I'll bring you back and we'll get to the point where we're putting the strawberry jam on. Once you have your mixture pressed down, this is what it's going to look like. So we're just going to get the jam and we're going to start spreading the jam on it. We're now going to take the jam and we're going to try to spread this out as even as possible. Doesn't matter if a little bit of your oats gets mixed in, because you're going to cover it with oats anyway. So it doesn't matter, that's okay. Don't get worried about it. It's hard to spread. Should have heated it up a little bit. And we're just going to spread it over with the spoon, tap it down nice and light, and move along to the next spot. And I'm just going to continue to spread it out, and I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like once we have it done. Once you add the mixture and you cover it with the jam, this is what it's going to look like. So we're going to take what's left of the mixture and add it with the sliced almonds, and we're going to cover it up. And I'll bring you back once we have that ready. So we're just going to add in the almond slices, and I'm just going to mix it up, and I'll bring you back. This is what your mixture is going to look like once you have it mixed with the almonds, so we're just going to spread it on top now. So we're just going to add the top layer on now. And you're going to want to do the same as you did with the bottom. You're going to want to make sure that it's evenly spread out. That way we can press it down and cover all that jam with it. And then we're going to bake it in the oven for 30 to 35 minutes. And the temperature we're going to use is 375, which we preheated the oven to. So I'm just going to continue to spread that out. And then once it's spread out, we're just going to tap it down. Just so it all holds together. So it's ready for the oven. So when I show it again, it'll just be coming out of the oven. So I'll bring in. So this is what your strawberry almond strudel is going to look like. And once it cools down, I'll cut it and show you what it looks like on the inside. Once you cut your strawberry almond strudel, this is what it's going to look like. So you can cut it into squares, and like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.